This is breaking news.
We begin with a breaking update this afternoon. An initial autopsy has been completed on the body that was found in Platteville in a heavily wooded area. Police say it shows no outward signs of trauma or information that would point to an obvious cause of death. Police say more testing will be done to help determine the cause of death, but it may be impossible to tell for sure because of the condition of the remains. We do know now that they are that of an adult, white male. Two community members reported finding the remains in a wooded area of the city Monday night. Police believe there is no ongoing threat or danger to the community.